So the Living Wage for Families campaign has grown from a grassroots idea that First Call and allies, including the Hospital Employees Union, began exploring about 10 years ago. Over the past decade, it has become a very successful campaign, expanding into communities, not only in BC, but also across Canada. And I'm happy to say that our Living Wage campaign has set the bar for similar campaigns throughout the country. As most of you know, a living wage is the amount a family needs to earn in order to meet their basic living expenses. And I do mean basic. There's no room for any frills in the budget, just the bare necessities to survive on, like food, shelter, clothing, and transportation. Currently, the living wage in Metro Vancouver is $20.68 an hour. I'd like to highlight some of the successes the Living Wage campaign has achieved this year. As an elected leader of the Hospital Employees Union, I am incredibly proud that our union is one of more than 50 certified living wage employers across the province. Through this campaign, we are impacting over 6,000 direct staff and countless contract staff. In 2015, the City of Vancouver and the City of Port Coquitlam made important commitments to becoming living wage employers. They joined 2 local governments that are already paying a living wage to all direct and contract staff, the City of New Westminster and the Huayet First Nations. We'd also like to acknowledge the living wage employers who are here tonight. Please hold your applause until after I've read all the names. My own union, the Hospital Employees Union, Van City, the Vancouver Foundation, United Food and Commercial Workers Local 1518, Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives, the BC office, BC Teachers Federation, Move Up, formerly COPE 378, Pacific Community Resources Society, the Realistic Success Recovery Society, Vancouver and District Labour Council, West Coast Leaf, Society for Children and Youth of BC. And the BC Government and Service Employees Union has now passed a motion to become a living wage employer. Please join me now in recognizing these employers and celebrating the huge successes we have accomplished together this year.